Welcome back. It is now time for the final mission of the Nightfall campaign, Abaddon's Gate. So this is the final of the 3 missions that requires you to complete it within a specific time to get the Master's Reward. In both normal and hard mode, the time limit is 20 minutes, which we're going to hit very, very easily, by the way. So, but unfortunately, to help kill the god, we needed the help of a god. Lissa told us, hey, we really like being worshipped, but we don't like actually doing anything, so please help us and solve it instead. Which we are going to watch that video at the end of this. In terms of comp, pretty much the exact same as before. In fact, actually, I don't need Wild Blow anymore, or Wild Throw anymore, so let's put on Never Surrender again. Actually, there might be something better I can get here. Do I have it? It's under Motivation. No, it's not. I was looking for a quick condition cleanse for the group, seeing if I could get that to clear out days down the line. But in terms of our comp, pretty much running the same comp as before. Again, Abaddon's Gate does not require any specific hero. So this time I have done a fire build, a water build, and an air build. So time for the earth build. This is a Sandstorm build. I've alluded to it a few times. I think I used it in factions, but I have not used it in Nightfall yet. So this is pretty much how it works. It's a bit anti-melee, which honestly isn't really needed here. There's a billion better builds I could run here instead that would be better, just for pure damage, but this will work for now. Without further ado, we're going to run in here. Fun fact, by the way, when you first approach Abaddon, if you dance, you will get a special surprise, which I am not going to spoil here. If you want to see it for yourself, you are going to have to do the mission. So how Abaddon works is there are 2 seals on his arms and then a seal on his head. And in order to activate the seals, you have to kill the graven monoliths that are underneath it. So that's what we are going to be doing now, is we're going to be heading over, we're going to kill the monoliths, and it kind of follows a very simple sequence, and I'll show you as we go. Every time you kill the monoliths, you will get a morale boost. So, Resurrection Signets, not necessarily a bad hard res to take here, because you'll get it refreshed quite a bit. Sunspear Rebirth Signet, even better. Yeah, we just take out the monoliths here. You're just kind of dealing with whatever attacks he throws at you. I've never really taken the time to learn them. Watch out for Torment Claws, by the way, they hurt. But Monolith is down, so now we can head over. This seals an arm. We get a morale boost for it, and we head over to the other side. And all you're doing is you're taking out both his arms, then you take out the head. In the meantime, I will be throwing heroic refrains to everybody. Which, Xandra, get the heck in here, please. What are you doing? Why aren't you running? Alright, that's sealed. Now we seal the head. And once we have applied the seal to the head, you will have a few seconds to do damage. Put in as much damage as you can. So if that means holding back slightly on the monoliths, you do it. So now we can attack him. He is going to do a knockdown. There it is. And you just attack him while he's vulnerable. Find their weakness. Keep going. Unfortunately, this group, our damage is not as strong, so this might take a bit. Alright, once that's done, immediately run back over to this first arm. And do not be down this middle line here, because he's going to send that AoE down the middle. So as long as you just quickly bail out to the side, this attack here does not do that much damage. And you can just instantly go to reseal his arms. Having to speak over the fight music right now. However, actually, there's not much bad, unless it's for your energy, there isn't much of a bad reason to burning your skills. Give me some energy, please. I want aggressive refrain so I can do some damage. At least whatever damage I can. So now, once again, we take out the monoliths. I'm going to flag everybody a little bit closer. So Abaddon does not regenerate health. It's just you got to keep this process going. Xandra, again, what are you doing over there? I do not get it. Where are you freaking going? Alright, I'm flagging you all down here now. You can't be trusted. So now we're on Abaddon. Let's get some more damage down. As much as you can. Sandstorm. In fact, this is probably a case where instead of panic, I should have run a second energy surge. Yeah, we got a lot more damage this round. Alright, stun. So once again, bail out to the side. And then monoliths come back, and you kill them again. Rinse and repeat. Usually we're done in 2-3 rounds with the groups I'm running. Why do you keep insisting on running to that exact spot? I do not understand you. Alright, no one's lost their Thanoses. Oh, new Torment Claw. Looks like the monoliths are coming out to play. Take out this last one, please. Okay. Now again, we flag our heroes down this way. I'm going to ignore the Torment Claw for now. For context, we're only 4 minutes into this mission. So I already have them down to 50%, and I've used barely a fifth of the time. Again, you have all proven untrustworthy, so I'll flag you here. Okay, head back over. Yeah, with characters like my warrior and my ranger, I have them dead at this point. But no big deal. Technically, I could have 10 rounds of this and still make the time. Because that was 3 rounds in 5 minutes. Alright, before we take those monoliths out, I want to seal the other arm first. So I'm going to flag everyone here to force them to try to attack these monoliths instead. Oop, Torment. Torment Claw, don't be in front of it. It does a lot of damage if you do not respect it. I hate rubber banding. Why am I missing? Oh, they already killed him without my permission. Well, here we go. See it through. With any luck, we kill Abaddon here. At least with the pace we've had. Until Xandra runs off over there again. What are you doing? Summon your spirits. Attack! We could have killed him if Xandra was not doing whatever she was doing. That was ridiculous. I have never seen a hero do that before. Alright, and this, for sure, should be the last round. There we go, we win. It was that close. One auto attack from Xandra would have done it. Alright, so how can I prevent you from seeing this? while also showing the time. You know what? We're going to stare at a black screen because I'm not showing spoilers. And also, can I pop my... Yes, I can pop the sound. There, now you don't get to hear anything either. You just get to sit here with me because I am not showing the spoilers for the ending here. Alright, so... Although you will get to see the spoilers through Nobody Likes You Cormier anyways, but you're not seeing this version of it. Yeah, I just like showing how much time we took to complete these. Alright, looks like it's hopefully wrapping up soon. No, it's not. I'm sure this must be very riveting content. If only I knew how to do the remove your thumb trick, I could entertain you with that. Alright, more chatty chat. Guess I could sing a song, but nobody wants that. Keep doing your thing, blah 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 blah. No, still not done yet. Still not done. Still not done. Wherever I desire you to show me how long it took to complete this mission. I'm very curious if this is going to be like, God, what was that mission? There was a mission where we needed... It was a factions mission where you had time to complete it. And the cutscene to show the time took longer than the actual mission. It wasn't Augury Rock, because that's prophecies. I'm trying to think what other ones had timer based. There we go. 7.5 minutes. So now you're at the Throne of Secrets. And notably, you were sent here alone. There's not much to do in this first part, but I will show you a few things beyond this. So you can run through, these people chat with you. Hey, you're awesome, all that. You'll also hear the main Nightfall theme in the background. Very good theme. Shout out to all the music in this game. It's amazing. But the most important thing is right here. We have Margaret the Sly and Acolyte Sosuke. Also Jin and Master of Whispers. If you did not recruit them your first time around, so say you pick Sosuke over Jin, they will all have quests that allow you to gain them. So this is how you get the other hero, is you take the quests from them after you've completed Abaddon's Gate. And then Gorn and Norgu, same deal up here. I didn't really talk about them. So I believe after you complete Grand Court of Sebulka, you can talk to Zerai the Learner, and he gives you a quest, Brains or Brawn, that asks you to have him pick his bodyguard. Tell him to pick Gorin. Take Norgu. Mesmers are cracked. Warriors are less cracked. So always tell him to take Gorin so you can get Norgu. And each of these heroes will have a unique quest that will allow you to pick them up. It's not really that difficult. Zenmai and Elias, you pick them up through Consulate Docks. That's really the main things of note there. So next up, we have the Keeper of Armor. The Keeper of Armor... Or no, Armor doesn't really sell much. Or no, yeah, so Keeper of Armor here. This is where you get Primeval Armor. This is something that can go into your Hall of Monuments. Although Vabian Armor is an extra point in addition to the point you would have gotten off Primeval. So definitely get Vabian first before you go after this. Keeper of Arms doesn't really sell you anything too interesting. The Keeper of Secrets, if this is your first time completing this mission, he'll give you a Book of Secrets, which can be traded to these guys if you've watched the final mission of a previous campaign or a different campaign. It's the same deal here. These collectors will trade you a green item for these, for the Book of Secrets. So, for example, the shield that I've been using this entire time is right here. So there's some other ones, like Eyes of the Forgotten's pretty good if you're a dervish. If you're illusions, I'm sure there's something good there. Keeper of Steel. Keeper of Shadows, I think. So when you're choosing between these, actually all of these are pretty good. They're all exactly the same. Yeah, that's also pretty good. Also, shout outs to all the creators of this game. You did an amazing job with this. You can get your flat bow if you didn't have one up to this point. Although, do note, it is a Zealous flat bow, which means while you're carrying it, you have -1 energy regeneration. So just keep that in mind. So, other than that, once you're done, other things you can do out here now that you've completed the campaign. First up, if you go over to... I'm going to switch back to normal mode now, since I don't need to be in hard mode anymore. If you go back to the Chantry of Secrets, what you can do, besides turn in your now completed Nightfalls book, hopefully you have the completed Nightfalls. Let's see how many Lightbringer points I get out of this. You can just talk to the Scrivener. Written evidence. Look at my copy. 9,000 Lightbringer points. That probably gets me maybe 2 ranks. Yeah, it got me 2 ranks all the way up to Vanquishing Lightbringer. Very nice. But yeah, you can talk to this Guardian of Whispers here. And pay respects to Cormier. Head over to this statue for the Goddess of Truth. And once you are out here, you can slash kneel. And this will summon a Seer of Truth. And pay the 0 gold fee, and it'll take you to the Domain of Anguish. This is the elite area for Nightfall. But more importantly, I forget who gives you the quest exactly. I want to say it's Oris. It's definitely not High Priest Zelix. If you want to do Domain of Anguish, this is the quest to take. No, it's it's this guy, Captain Ferratus. So Captain Ferratus gives you a quest called Finding a Purpose. This will allow you to recruit Razah, who is objectively the best hero in the game. And to get him, you have to go to Abaddon's Gate. I'm going to put my mission map back up. And you talk to Keeper Shaphos here. He will take you into the heart of Abaddon. You can enter, and that's how you get in. There are a gazillion enemies in here. So Razah only appears here if you've actually done the mission itself. And his special thing is he can be whatever profession you want him to be. And you can come back here whenever you want to do it. However, this is not the place to go. A million times better location to change Razah's class is if you go to the Great Temple of Balthazar and run out to the Isle of the Nameless. Razah is also right here. Far better place to have him change his class. So usually the popular options are either a Ritualist or a Mesmer. We'll see if those accidental releases of Althea and Devona as potential heroes are true, at which point you can keep Razah as a 3rd writ. But anyways, that is pretty much all there is to say about the missions. So now it is time to watch an amazing, amazing instant classic video. Let me get this prepared here. Alright, let me see here. This right? Yes! Alright, here we go. This is amazing. The legend of super heroic and ultra brave and the super smart Cormier. I have been quoting this quite a bit. If you have never seen this before, it is an instant classic.
Stop it.
Ooh, look at me. I'm Cormier. I think I'm so pretty. Oh shit. I'm the player character. I'm always annoyed. Cormier, do you know anything about this? I don't know nothing about nothing. Why? Somebody been saying something about me? These people all have burning holes leading straight into hell like extra eyes on their face. Also, they are dead. The two of these together make me very suspicious.
Very
On an unrelated
suspicious.
note, I'm Varish, leader of Corner. Spoiler, I'm evil.
Oh, not again. Our preemptive attack against Varish is going well.
Too well.
This is an obvious trap.
Alright, Sunspins, let's do this, Cormier!
Damn it, Cormier.
Oh, giant demon puppy, how cute. Oh, it's licking my face. Oh, God, my eye.
I'm leaving. We may be trapped in Corner, but we've raised an army to beat them from the inside.
Go to Jibba Jabba.
Koss is my favorite part of this.
It's me, boys, Cormier. I ain't got no eyes, so I can't help you no more.
You never helped us. We're going home to get more troops to combine with the ones we've gotten here.
Nope, we going north, to Vebby.
But that is stupid. We can send an envoy to Vabby once we...
Vabby!
Varish is going to attack and kill you.
Oh, I don't believe that at all.
I'm attacking and killing you.
Oh, matter of fact, I still don't believe it.
I still don't
This isn't
believe it.
working. Let's go to hell and kill Satan.
That's the best idea I ever heard.
I don't find that surprising at all. All right, Varish. Where is he? Where's Scarecrow? I mean Abaddon. To kill a god, we need the help of the gods.
Hi there, I'm Lissa. Listen, we are hearing your prayers, but we don't like to answer them. It's kind of a bother. But we do really like being worshipped, so if you could save humanity, that would be great for us. Okay, thanks.
But you're the ones who made Abaddon evil to begin with. This is your responsibility.
Whatever. Cormier, honey, you are too good for these losers.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
I am the only sane person in this universe. We've done it.
It's
beat
so good.
Abaddon.
That was the greatest dance-off I ever saw.
Stop being blind. His power's blowing everything up. One of us will have to control
Man,
it.
I called it.
Thanks for talking it over with me, bitch.
I gotta sacrifice myself.
So long, Koss.
I am now a god. You're a god. I deserve this. Ooh, this place is fucked. Get on that for me, will you?
And you?
Hell no. I will build some statues of myself, though, and establish a cult before I leave, all in worship of myself. Be sure to pray to me and worship me. Not that I'm gonna answer those prayers, but you know. See you later, fuckers.
Looks like we got our 6-man for cake, bro.
P.S. I released Abaddon. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's go back. You don't need to know too much about what YouTube currently has on for my algorithm. There we go. That is the entirety of the Nightfall campaign. In fact, I got my Guardian of Alona title before I got my Protector of Alona title. On this character, at least. But anyways, next will be Eye of the North. I have finally figured out what I'm going to do for it. For Eye of the North, I'm going to try to do every single mission on a different character. So you'll get to see pretty much everybody I run at some point, with the exception of my 2 characters that are currently in pre-searing, one of which is a Doom's Covenant character that I'm not even thinking about risking for this video. So, as always, hope these are useful. Thank you very much for watching through the whole Nightfall campaign, if you did, or whatever selection of videos you did. And we will see you for the next one.